welcome back to another episode of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. As always, it's me, the Smithie D. In today's video, we're going to be looking at a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn leadership, a Zeta Yoda, and R2-Z2. So that's R2-D2 with both Zetas. A big massive thank you to Peempo and Jay Nelson for providing me some great Jedi footage today. I'm going to be honest with you, it's going to take 80 Zeta ability mats and General Kenobi to get this team up to par. This team can still work without General Kenobi, but it is best to have him rather than not have him because it's kind of taking your team to the next level. There will always be players that disregard Qui-Gon Jinn as a good Zeta. This is mostly because, as they say, they have never had a problem beating it. The state of the game currently, there is nothing truly unbeatable. On defense, a lot of this is to do with how the AI controls them. A Zeta resistance team with R2-Z2 on offense is one or could be classed as the best attacking team that we currently have in the game. What if there are plans for the AI to get a buff? It's not really out of the question. As the game progresses, surely it's natural for the AI to get a rework to control these teams better. To be frank, currently we have the artificial intelligence of a Commodore 64 controlling some of these teams. What if a live player versus player game mode is also in the works? Let's talk if Guild v Guild did happen. This is one of the hot topics at the moment where a lot of people are wanting this, some don't want it as much, but it's probably going to happen at some time in the future. Let's say your guild is going against the best of the best and the AI is controlling them. I know which teams I will be using for the offense, and a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn would definitely be one of them. So let's have a look at this Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn team, how I rate it on the offense and how I would rate it for a defensive team. What requirements will you need to build this beautiful setup? Qui-Gon Jinn's leadership is called Agility Training. This is going to cost you 20 Zetas and 10 Omegas. Jedi allies have plus 30 speed, gain offense equal to 3 times their speed, and gain foresight for 2 turns at the start of each encounter and whenever any unit is defeated. So what you got here is a leadership that is Jedi only, increases the speed and offense of the Jedi characters, but more importantly provides an opening foresight positive effect at the start of each battle and whenever any unit is defeated. This leadership does not have a solid place within the raids, but does have a solid place in the arena, and it is great for the offense and it is going to win you some good battles. The second Zeta ability that you're going to need to Zeta is on Yoda's Battle Meditation. To Zeta this ability, you're going to need to have 20 Zetas and 16 Omegas. This ability does have a 4-turn cooldown, but Yoda gains Tenacity up and Foresight for 2 turns. Then grants each other ally every positive status effect he has for 2 turns, with a 40% chance to also grant Yoda 35% turn meter. This ability is quite important to a Zeta Qui-Gon Jinn leadership as it's providing tenacity and an extra dose of foresight, which works great when running some non-Jedi under this leadership, the Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta lead. Your last 40 Zetas will be going on R2-D2. There is no particular order to Zetaing these characters, but personally I have done R2-D2 first as he can be ran with 4 factions. It would be up to yourself which R2-D2's abilities you're going to be Zetaing first, however number crunch may be more of a priority for this team. The self-cleanse on critical hits is a must and it will serve this team very well, but again it's up to you which one you go with. Number crunch is going to cost 20 Zetas and 13 Omegas. At the start of the battle, R2-D2 gains 10% max protection for each droid ally, 10% offense for each Galactic Republic ally, 10% max health for each Rebel ally, and 10% potency for each Resistance ally. At the start of the battle and when R2-D2 revives, other droid, Galactic Republic, Rebel and Resistance allies gain 10% of R2-D2's max protection, offense, max health and potency until R2-D2 is defeated. Jedi have the Galactic Republic tag, including 4 of these characters and R2-D2 himself. R2 is going to be receiving a total of a 50% offense increase. Then from R2-D2's final stats, including mods, the Jedi are going to be getting 10% health protection, potency and offense from R2-D2. So that's going to be more offense on the top of the offense gained from Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta leadership. R2-D2's other unique is called Combat Analysis, and this is again going to be taking 20 Zetas and 13 Omegas to Zeta it. While R2-D2 is active, all allies gain 10% critical chance and 10% accuracy. whenever a light side ally scores a critical hit, dispel or debuffs on them. With this Zeta unique, not only is it increasing the accuracy and critical chance for characters within your squad, but it's also empowering any light side character to self-cleanse on critical hits. General Kenobi and R2-Z2 are pretty much what is going to push this team to the next level in the arena. Offensively, without a doubt, it's a 10. Because of the foresight this team mass produces, it's really difficult for the AI to defend against. There has been a lot of controversy about R2-D2's opening with smokescreen on the defense, and I think the devs have got it spot on, especially with this team. R2-D2 adding foresight to the targeted ally, then protecting the rest of the team with stealth, not to mention the mass amount of foresight General Kenobi provides. Some could argue that B2 will ruin this team. As quick as B2 can apply the buff immunity is as quick as this team can cleanse itself. So the biggest issue is one Dispeller being Qui-Gon Jinn, and the Dispel is on a special ability. The Jedi faction have not seen a rework or a buff since Anakin and Ahsoka, neither have we even seen a brand new Jedi character added to this game. More Jedi are bound to arrive, and this is one step away from this being fully the go-to team. The problem is it's not the easiest build, so if a Jedi does make this team more viable, and we're talking meta levels, it's a big process to kind of gear them up and Zeta on. If this team does not take a fancy to you to run it as your go-to team in the arena, it's definitely worth a second or third project. Defensively, they're not too bad as some of the teams that are in the game, and it is quite annoying to battle against. R2-D2 brings so much to this team, including it making an anti-evasion team. Without a doubt, you will see more of these teams rise within the next month or so. Why? Because they're fun to play with, and now they can be more competitive than they ever was. So what is your thoughts on this Qui-Gon Jinn Zeta build? Are you personally going to build it, or are you going to go a different direction? Let me know in the comments below. If you have enjoyed this video, then please remember to use them force powers of yours to hit that like button. If you are new to my channel and you enjoy my videos, then please make sure that you do subscribe. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm the Smithie D. May the Force be with you always.